What would be your top tips for others seeking to improve access and inclusion for disabled people in their organisation or on their courses?
So my top tips for the organisations looking to improve their inclusivity. In terms of the workforce, first of all, it will most definitely be get hold of the 3 guides from Employability Leisure, because they're really, really helpful, and they really do support you as an employer from the very start, or even before that employee's journey starts with you. So definitely grab hold of the employability guides, and really not pretend that you're an expert. For me, what's been fantastic has been the amount of connections and relationships that have been built throughout this project, with organisations, with charities, with groups that are supporting disabled people, because not only does that give me access to potential employees, it also gives me access to a lot of knowledge and experience already out there in the community.
I would say for me, it's thinking that ticking the box isn't good enough, and the bar is there, but I think most of the time the bar is actually relatively low when you talk about inclusivity. And what we need to be doing as employers, as training providers, as a sector, is looking at how we can push that bar up in our own little space. So I would say, don't just think you're ticking the box there for it's good enough. It's looking at what you can do to improve the experience of people coming into your organisation or into the sector, and keep looking at new things, keep reviewing, and don't just settle for what you've always done.
Having something like you guys coming along to support has given us a chance to open up that communication. Really amazing. I'm not trying to sort of blow you, but the facilitating really helped, because I think having someone external doing that has been really valuable, because it's just made us think about things from different perspectives and asks us questions that maybe are quite challenging. So I think having an external force has been really, really useful. I think communicating with all the team and making sure that everyone is getting involved is a real top tip. Making sure that there's buy-in across with everybody. It can't just be attributed to a single person who's leading something. It has to be something that's across the board, and being open to change and to challenge and accept that there are going to be challenges, and that there are going to be systems that don't necessarily work for you.
I think being open-minded to how diverse we are, and that everyone's journey is different, and trying to appreciate that, empathize with that, and looking for ways to always think outside the box, and to sort of think of different viewpoints. I think also working with a company like yourself in terms of Employability Leisure, actually going out and talking to people that do have that knowledge, that do have the experience, that do have that understanding. They have different, we really enjoyed working with the scenarios, for example, that we did on a workshop day. Just being able to discuss those points, and sometimes maybe trickier conversations as well, that maybe you try to avoid sometimes, but that they all need to be had, I think, in a safe environment to have those conversations, and just sort of pushing that through to the rest of the team and the rest of the staff, bringing everybody on board, making sure that we're all sort of singing off the same page.